அன்பினால் உன் தன்னை சிறுபேர் அழைத்தனவும் சீறி அருளாதே இறைவா நீ தாராய் பறையேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Jagdish ji, Guruji joined.
One second, let me check. I don't think so. She has joined.
Yes, ji. So again, we'll go for 2 more pasarams.
Yeah, please continue.
Okay. We'll revise pasaram 21. Yeah, Vani Kota, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm from Madanapalli, AP.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Please say 21.
Okay. ஏத்த கலங்கள் எதிரி பொங்கி மீதளிப்பா மாதாதே பால் சொரியும் வள்ளல் பெரும் பசுக்கள் ஆத்தப்படைத்தான் மகனே அறிவுராய் ஊத்தமுடையாய் பெரியாய் உலகனில் தோத்துமாய் நின்ற சுடரே துயிலாய் மாத்தாறு நக்கு வழி துளைந்து உன் வாசற்கண் ஆத்தாது வந்து உன்னடி பணியுமா போலே போத்தியாம் வந்தோம் புகழிந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Please practice with the audios. Okay, next. Shanti Muthukrishnan, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I am from Rasipuram, Namakkal district.
Okay, ma'am. Pasaram 22.
Okay, ma'am. அங்கன் மாலத்து அரசர் அபிமான பங்கயமாய் வந்து நின் பள்ளிக்கட்டிற்கீழே சங்கம் இருப்பார்போல் வந்து தலை பெய்தோம் கிங்கினி வாய்ச்செய்த தாமரை பூப்போலே செங்கன் சிறுச்சிறுதே எம்மேல் விழியாவோ திங்களும் ஆதித்யனும் எழுந்தாற்போல் அங்கண் இரண்டும் கொண்டு எங்கள் மேல் நோக்குதியேல் எங்கள் மேல் சாபம் இழிந்தேலோ எம்பாவாய்.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
हरि ओम शुक्लांबरतरं विष्णुं शशिवर्णं चतुर्भुजं प्रसन्नवदनं ध्यायेत् सर्वविघ्नोपशान्तये व्यासाय विष्णुरूपाय व्यासरूपाय विष्णवे नमो वै ब्रह्मनिधे वासिष्ठाय नमो नमः यस्य स्मरणमात्रेण जन्म संसार बन्धनात् विमुच्यते नमस्तस्मै विष्णवे प्रभविष्णवे लक्ष्मीनाथ समारम्भां नाथयामुनमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्य पर्यन्तं वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां श्रीविष्णुचित्तकुलनन्दन कल्पवल्लीं श्रीरङ्गराज हरिचन्दन योगदृश्यां साक्षात् क्षमां करुणया कमलामिवान्यां गोदामनन्य शरणं प्रपद्ये. Om Namo Venkatesaya. My pronouns everybody. Let's chant Pasaram 27 and 28, which we learned yesterday. கூடாரை வெல்லும் சீர் கோவிந்தா உந்தன்னை பாடிப்பறை கொண்டு யாம் பெரு சம்மானம் நாடு புகழும் பரிசினால் நன்றாக சூடகமே தோல்வலையே தோடே செவிப்பூவே பாடகமே என்றனைய பல்கலனும் யாமணிவோம் ஆடை உடுப்போம் அதன் பின்னே பால் சோறு மூடனை பெய்து முழங்கை வழிவார கூடியிருந்து குளிர்ந்தேலோர் எம்பாவாய். கறவைகள் பின் சென்று காணம் சேர்ந்துண்போம் அறிவொன்றுமில்லாத ஆய்குலத்து உந்தன்னை பிறவி பெருந்தனை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோம் குறைவொன்றுமில்லாத கோவிந்தா உந்தன்னோடு உறவேல் நமக்கிங்கொழிக்க ஒழியாது அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோம் அன்பினால் உந்தன்னை சிறுபேர் அழைத்தனவும் சீறி அருளாதே இறைவா நீ தாராய் பறையேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So let's go on to question number 29. The first volunteer of the day. Hari Om.
Yeah. I call Vijay Kumari P.
Jai Shri Ram Guruji.
Jai Shri Ram. You are from?
From which place?
I am from Kadalur, Tamil Nadu.
Okay, good. Chittanjirukale.
Chitram Chirukale. Chitram Chirukale.
Vandunai Chevithu.
Vandunai Chevithu. Vandunai Chevithu.
உன் பொற்றாமரை அடியே
உன் பொற்றாமரை அடியே உன் பொற்றாமரை அடியே
போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய்
போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய் போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய்
பெற்றம் மெய்த்துண்ணும்
பெற்றம் மெய்த்துண்ணும் பெற்றம் மெய்த்துண்ணும்
குலத்தில் பிறந்து
குலத்தில் பிறந்து குலத்தில் பிறந்து
நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை
நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை
கொள்ளாமல் போகாது.
கொள்ளாமல் போகாது. கொள்ளாமல் போகாது.
இற்றைப் பறைகொள்வான்
இற்றை பறை கொள்வான். இற்றை பறை கொள்வான்.
அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா.
அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா. அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா.
எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும்
எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும். எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும்.
உந்தன்னோடு
உந்தன்னோடு. உந்தன்னோடு.
உற்றோமே ஆவோம்.
உற்றோமே ஆவோம். உற்றோமே ஆவோம்.
உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம்.
உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம். உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம்.
மற்றை நம் காமங்கள்
மற்றை நம் காமங்கள். மற்றை நம் காமங்கள்.
மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய். மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
குட்.
தேங்க்யூ குருஜி.
தேங்க்யூ.
கஸ்தூரி ரங்கன் மேம்.
Namaste Guruji.
Namaste sir.
Bangalore,
From which place are you from?
பெங்களூர்.
Okay.
சிற்றஞ்சிறுகாலே
Shitram Shirhale, Shitram Shirhale,
வந்துன்னைச் சேவித்து
Wandunai Shevita, Wandunai Shevita,
உன் பொற்றா மறையடியே
Un Potramarai Adiyen, Un Potramarai Adiyen,
இட்ஸ் நாட் அடியேன், அடியே. உன் பொற்றா மறையடியே.
Potramarai Adiyen,
நாட் அடியேன்,
Potramarai
அடியே.
Adiye, A Potramarai Adiye,
போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய்.
Potrum Porul Kelai, Potrum Porul Kelai,
பெற்றம் மெய்த்துண்ணும்
Petrum Maitunnum, Petrum Maitunnum,
குலத்தில் பிறந்து
குலத்தில் பிறந்து குலத்தில் பிறந்து
நீ குற்றேவலெங்களை
நீ குற்றேவலங்களை நீ குற்றேவ எங் குற்றேவங்களை
குற்றேவல் எங்களை
நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை
கொள்ளாமல் போகாது.
கொள்ளாமல் போகாது கொள்ளாமல் போகாது
இற்றைப் பறைகொள்வான்
இற்றை பறை கொள்வான் இற்றை பறை கொள்வான்
அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா.
அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா
எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ்
எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழு எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழு
பிறவிக்கும் முந்தன்னோடு
பிறவிக்கும் வந்த உற்றோடு பிறவிக்கு உற்றோடு
முந்தன்னோடு பிறவிக்கும் முந்தன்னோடு
பிறவிக்கு உந்தன்னோடு பிறவிக்கு உந்தன்னோடு
உற்றோமே ஆவோம்.
உற்றோமே யாவோம் உற்றோமே யாவோம்
உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம்.
உனக்கே நாமாள் செய்வோம் உனக்கே நாமாள் செய்வோம்
மற்றை நம் காமங்கள்
மற்றை நம் காமங்கள் மற்றை நம் காமங்கள்
மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய் மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
குட். நெக்ஸ்ட் பர்சன்.
அருள் செல்வியால்பம். அருள்.
ஜெய் ஸ்ரீராம். சொல்லு.
From which place ma'am?
கடைநல்லூர்.
Okay.
Okay. We'll do line by line. சிற்றஞ்சிறுகாலே வந்துன்னைச் சேவித்து
சிற்றம் சிறுகாலே வந்துன்னை சேவித்து சிற்றம் சிறுகாலே வந்துன்னை சேவித்து
உன் பொற்றா மறையடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய்.
உன் பொற்றா மறையடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய். உன் பொற்றா மறையடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய்.
பெற்றம் மெய்த்துண்ணும் குலத்தில் பிறந்து
பெற்றம் மெய்த்துண்ணும் குளத்தில் பிறந்து பெற்றம் மெய்த்துண்ணும் குளத்தில் பிறந்து
நீ குற்றேவல் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது.
நீ குற்றவேல் எங்களை கொல்லாமல் போகாது. நீ குற்றவேல் எங்களை கொல்லாமல் போகாது.
குற்றேவல் குற்றேவல் எங்களை கொள்ளாமல் போகாது.
குற்றேவல் எங்களை கொல்லாமல் போகாது.
Correct. இற்றைப் பறைகொள்வான் அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா.
இற்றை பறைகொள்வான் அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா. இற்றை பறைகொள்வான் அன்றுகான் கோவிந்தா.
எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேழ் பிறவிக்கும்.
எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேல் பிறவிக்கும். எற்றைக்கும் ஏழேல் பிறவிக்கும்.
உந்தன்னோடு உற்றோமே ஆவோம்.
ஒன்றன்னோடு உற்றோமே யாவோம். ஒன்றன்னோடு உற்றோமே யாவோம்.
உந்தன்னோடு உந்தன்னோடு உற்றோமே ஆவோம்.
உந்தன்னோடு உற்றோமே யாவோம். உந்தன்னோடு உற்றோமே யாவோம்.
உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம்.
உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம். உனக்கே நாம் ஆட்செய்வோம்.
மற்றை நம் காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
மற்றை நம் காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய். மற்றை நம் காமங்கள் மாற்றேலோர் எம்பாவாய்.
So this is one of the last penultimate pasram, where she talks about the what is meant by parai. She has been talking parai moksham. What is moksham? That's what she is saying. She is requesting for parai as well as saying what moksham is. சிற்றஞ்சிறுகாலே வந்து உன்னை சேவித்து உன் பொற்றா மறையடியே போற்றும் பொருள் கேளாய். That means பொருள் means the purpose. We are seeking the purpose of our nonbu or purpose of what our existence is. What is that? Chitranjirukale. Kale means morning. Sirukale means early morning. Chitranjirukale, very, very early morning. That means at the Brahma Muhurtam. So we want to get up early in the Brahma Muhurtam. Vandu unnai. That means we should go to Bhagavan. So the initial stages of the bhakti, developing the bhakti, okay, at later stages, Bhagavan will always come and then it comes to the devotee. But then initial stages, we have got to go to Bhagavan. So Vandu unnai chevit. So that means we want to come to your place. That is this Nanda Baba's palace. That's what we want to come very, very early in the morning. Vandu unnai chevit. Why early in the morning? Because of the Sattvika. The Sattvika Guna is predominant during the Brahma Muhurtam, and therefore we want to nurture that Sattvika Guna, and therefore we want to come very early in the morning. And number two, they are also saying that once it dawns, Krishna will be ready to go to the forest and then tend the cows and the cattle. And therefore you will be busy, you won't be able to spare time for us. So that's why we want to come very, very early in the morning. Come and then worship you. That is save it. That means we want to come prostrate before you. It's also doing this Anjali. You want to do Anjali too. What does Anjali mean? Am jalayati iti Anjali. Am means Bhagavan. Aksharana Makarahum. That's what Bhagavan says in Gita chapter 10. So his Akar refers to Bhagavan. Am jalayati. So once you do this, Bhagavan feels so much happy and then he starts shedding tears. Ananda Bashpam. Oh, my devotee has come and then he is doing this Anjali to me. So that means that is why it is called as Anjali. Am jalayati iti Anjali. So we want to do this Anjali. Say with prostration also. Un potra marayadiye. Potra maray means pon tamare. Pon tamare is Bhagavan's feet is like, golden lotus. So Bhagavan's feet is like the golden lotus. So we want potra marayadiye. So at the lotus feet, we want to praise. Potrum. That means we want to praise Andri Ulagam Alandai Adi Potri. That's what Andal said in the 24th Pasam. So we want to praise your lotus feet, because lotus feet is something which will give us anything. Whatever Bhagavan, we always surrender at the lotus feet of the Bhagavan. We don't go and say we want to surrender at your head or your heart or anything like that, because the lotus feet is that is where we surrender all our egos. So ego and then surrender at the holy feet of the Bhagavan. Putra Marayadiye Potrum. So we want to praise the holy feet of yourself. Porul Kela. That means we want to get this. Porul means we want to get this. What we request from you. What is the purpose of all this doing all these things is, please bless us so that we will come every day early in the morning, come and then worship you and then worship your this lotus feet. That's the purpose of our existence. That's what she's saying. Petram meitunnum kulathil pirandini kuttrevalengale kollamal pogad. And also we want to do small kuru eval. Kuru is very small errands. Because he says we are all not the learned people, or we are all jnanis, and therefore we can do those kind of things, archana or compose commentaries or anything. We are not capable of that. All we are doing kuruya, that is small errands. Supposing Krishna says go and fetch this fellow, that is we are there to go and fetch so and so, so and so. So those kind of little things. Get me my paduka. That is that's kind of good travel. That means the very, very low errands, we are capable of doing that. And then you should accept it. That's what she say. She is almost forcing him, saying that Petra meitunnum kulathil. That means we are born in this cowherd community. And we are all cowherd people also. So since you are born in this cowherd community, in this birth, in this avatara, Petram meitunnum kulathil pirande, ni kuttrevalengale kollam. That means you cannot refuse to accept our small errors. Even the Kainkaryam to do the Bhagavan must accept it. No, then only you can do the Kainkaryam. So they are saying, since you are already born in our clan, and we are all part of your this particular clan, therefore you should accept our even the small errands that we are want to do to you. That's what it is. Kollamal poga. So you cannot refuse to accept our small errands. That is, he is saying that please give us that. You should give us this this service at your holy feet. That's what they are saying. Itre Paregulvan Andrigan Govinda. So Krishna says, okay, today, okay, you have come all the way here. So why don't you do it today? So that means Itre Paregulvan Andri. That means we don't want to do only service only today only for the day. Bhagavan says, okay, you do it and then you can go back home. So that's what he's saying. Itre Paregulvan. That means not only for today. Itre means Paregulvan Andri. So that means not only for today. Can't Govinda. Oh, Govinda, please listen to us or see what we are going to say. Incidentally, she is using the word Govinda 3 times. We said that. No? In the first Pasram, 27th Pasram, she said, Kodare Vellamshir Govinda. In this 28th Pasram, she said, Kurevandramilladu Govinda. Here she is saying, Andrikan Govinda. So that means, incidentally, when you do this, the Sankalpam, when you say, Govinda, 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 Asyasi Bhagavataha Mahapurusasya Vishnoragya Pravartan. So when you do that before the Sankalpa, you say Govinda 3 times. She has also said the Govinda 3 times, and now she is going to say the Sankalpa. That means she is asking 3 things in this passage, in the later part of it. What is she asking? Yatraikum Yedel Peravikum Mundanodu Utrome Yavome. That means it is not only for today. If you take even multiple births, doesn't matter. In fact, that is the difference between a Jnani and a Bhakta. A Jnani will always seek, I don't want any further births. So that means let this be the last birth, and therefore you give me this moksham, and I don't want to be born in this world. Whereas the Bhakta says, even that wish of asking the moksham, I don't want. Even Bhagavan says in Bhagavad Gita chapter 11 also telling Uddhava, for my bhaktas, the moksha is like a handmaid. So it will just come to her. The moksha herself will come to to my devotees, but they don't even ask for it. What they are asking me is only the relationship with me. They always want to do Kainkaryam to me, whether in this world or in Vaikuntham, whichever place. So that is what she is saying here. Yatraikum Yedel Peravikum Mundannod. If you give us hundreds and hundreds of birth, we don't mind. Yedel Peravik, what she refers to it, even if we are born in different lokas. Today we are born in this Bhulokam. Tomorrow, supposing we are in Borlokam, Suvarlokam, Maharlokam, Janolokam, Tapolokam, Satyalokam, the 7 lokas in the northern portion. The southern portion, the 7 lokas are Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Rasatala, Mahatala, Patala. Even if you are born in this Patala loka, the upper 7 and the lower 7, doesn't matter. We don't mind that. In fact, one of the Nayanmar said, Uruvai Pirakinam, Punya, Unnadi, Enmanate, Vadva, Dirka, Varamtaram, Vendam. That means even if I am born as a worm, doesn't matter. I don't mind being Unnadi Enmanate. That means your feet must always be in my heart. That's what the Nayanmar. Similarly, she's saying here, Yatraikum Yedel Peravikum Mundannod Utram. That means wherever we are born, in this 14 lokas, we should always be associated with Mundannod Utrome. So we must be related to it. That's what she's saying. So that is the only request we are asking. So we're not asking even, immediately take us to Vaikuntha. Doesn't matter. We don't even ask for it. I don't know whether we deserve it or not. So that is the kind of humility they have. Yatraikum Yedel Peravikum Mundannod. That means wherever we are born, we must be always associated. There must be a relationship between you and us. That's the only thing. First one. Second thing is, again, this is the inner purpose of this Pranavakaram. The Pranavakara mantra, Makaram, Ukaram, Makaram. The Bhagavan's who is Bhagavan, the Bhagavan's, this is the properties, Makaram. That is the Jivatma. So even the previous person, she said, no, Urika Uriyad. That means our relationship cannot be broken at all. So the Jivatma is the property of the Paramatma. Entraikum Unnod Utram. That means we are the property of you, and therefore there should not be any separation from you. So that is the inner meaning of this Pranavakar. So that's what she's saying here. Unakke Namachyam. That means we want to do Kainkaryam to you and you alone. So we are the only. That means Dasyam, Bhagavad Dasyam. That means we are your servants. And we always want to do Kainkaryam to do always. Unakke, nobody else. We don't want to do Kainkaryam to anybody else. We want to do only Kainkaryam to you and you alone. That is the meaning of the word. Sriman Narayana Charano Sharanam Prapati Srimate Narayana. Sriman Narayana Charano Sharanam. That means I have surrendered to you. That means it is you are our the boss. You are the servant. You are your master, and we are the servant. So we want to do Kainkaryam to you only. So Unakke Namachyam. See, Dvaya mantra. The meaning of this Dvaya mantra is being indicated here. Unakke Namachyam. Again, Matre Nam Kamangal Marchelo Rempavai. That means we don't want to have any other desires. Supposing there is some other desires in your mind, completely erase it or completely change it and make it only towards you only. So ananya chinta, that means we should have desire only for you and nothing else. Matrenam kamangal matran. That's what is, the Charama Slokam Bhagavan says, Mamekam Saranam Hamtva Sarva Papebhyo Moksha. That means he will remove us from all the karmas and vasanas. So please remove all our karmas and vasanas, remove all our desires, whatever other desires have, completely change it. So that is what he's saying. So the whole purpose of doing this, the Pave Vratam, is being indicated in this. This is a beautiful pasam, 29th pasam. She's asking 3 things. After doing the Sankalpam, we should always be associated with you. We want to do Kainkaryam to you. Whatever other desires we have, we should completely change it. So that's what the Andal is requesting this pasaram. Let's move on to the last pasaram. Next volunteer.
Konda Shyam Sundar. Konda Shyam Sundar.
Namaste, madam.
Namaste.
So from which place are you from? Sorry.
I am from Telangana, Jadcherla.
Okay.
Okay. Vanga Kadal Kadainda.
Vanga Kadal Kayinda. Vanga Kadal Kayinda.
Kadainda.
Kadainda. Kadainda.
Vanga Madhavanai Keshavanai.
Madhavanai Keshavanai. Madhavanai Keshavanai.
Tingal Tirumugathu.
Tingal Tirumugathu. Tingal Tirumugathu.
Serirayar Sendriranji.
Seirayar Sendriranji. Seirayar Sendriranji.
Angapparai
Angapparai Angapparai
Vaatrai Anipuduvai.
Vaatrai Anipuduvai. Vaatrai Anipuduvai.
Paingamalar Tanteriyal.
Paingamala Tanteriyal. Paingamala Tanteriyal.
Butterbiran Godesonna.
Butterbiran Kodaisanna. Butterbiran Kodaisanna.
Sangat Tamil Malai.
Sengat Tamil Malai. Sengat Tamil Malai.
Muppadum Tappame.
Muppadum Tappame. Muppadum Tappame.
Ingi Parisuraipar.
Ingi Parishuraipar. Ingi Parishuraipar.
Irirandu Malvarai Tol.
Irirandu Malvarai Tol. Irirandu Malvarai Tol.
Shangan Tirumugathu.
Shangan Tirumugathu. Shangan Tirumugathu.
Selvat Tirumalal.
Selvat Tirumalal. Selvat Tirumalal.
Engum Tiruvarul Petru.
Engum Tiruvarul Petru. Engum Tiruvarul Petru.
Inburuvar Empavai.
Inburuvar Embavai. Inburuvar Embavai.
Good.
Namaskaram, Guru.
Namaskar.
Ratna
Next person.
Madali.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Namaste,
From-
Guruji.
Yeah,
Namaste.
from which
I am
place,
from
ma'am?
Hyderabad.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Vanga
Hyderabad,
Kadal-
ma'am.
Okay. Vanga Kadal Kadainda.
Vanga Kadal Kadainda. Vanga Kadal Kadainda.
Madhavanai Keshavanai.
Madhavanai Kesavanai. Madhavanai Kesavanai.
Tingal Tirumugathu.
Tingal Tirumugathu. Tingal Tirumugathu.
Serirayar Sendriranji.
Seirayar Sendriranji. Seirayar Sendriranji.
Angapparai
Angapparai Angapparai
Vaatrai Anipuduvai.
Vaatrai Anipuduvai. Vaatrai Anipuduvai.
Paingamalar Tanteriyal.
Paingamala Tanteriyal. Paingamala Tanteriyal.
Butterbiran Godesonna.
Pattarpiran Kodaisanna. Pattarpiran Kodaisanna.
Sangat Tamil Malai.
Sengat Tamil Malai. Sengat Tamil Malai.
It's actually Sangha. I don't know whether in the English it's mentioned as Sangha. It is Sangha. Sangat Tamil
Sangat
Malai.
Tamil Malai. Sangat Tamil Malai.
Muppadum Tappame.
முப்பதும் தப்பாமே முப்பதும் தப்பாமே
இங்கி பரிசுரைப்பார்
இங்கி சுரைப்பார் இங்கி பரிசுரைப்பார்
இரிரண்டு மால்வரை தோள்
இரண்டு மால்வரை தோள் இரண்டு மால்வரை தோள்
செங்கண் திருமுகத்து
செங்கண் திருமுகத்து செங்கண் திருமுகத்து
செல்வத் திருமாலால்
செல்வத் திருமாலால் செல்வத் திருமாலால்
எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று
எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று
இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய்
இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய் இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய்.
Good.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you. Next person.
ஜீவரேகா மேம். ஜீவரேகா
வணக்கம் மேம். வணக்கம். வணக்கம் சார்.
மேம் எங்கிருந்து உங்க பிளேஸ் மேம்?
சென்னை சார். சென்னை. ஜீவரேகா சென்னை.
Okay, let's do line by line. வங்க
Okay, sir.
கடல் கடைந்த மாதவனை கேசவனை
வங்கக் கடல் கடைந்த மாதவனை கேசவனை வங்கக் கடல் கடைந்த மாதவனை கேசவனை
திங்கள் திருமுகத்துச் சேழிழையார் சென்றிரஞ்சி
திங்கள் திருமுகத்துச் சேயிழையார் சென்றிரைஞ்சி திங்கள் திருமுகத்துச் சேயிழையார் சென்றிரைஞ்சி
அங்கப் பறை கொண்ட வாற்றை
அங்கப் பறை கொண்ட ஆற்றை அங்கப் பறை கொண்ட ஆற்றை
பறை கொண்ட வாற்றை பறை கொண்ட வாற்றை
பறை கொண்ட வாற்றை பறை கொண்ட வாற்றை
அணிபுதுவை பைங்க மலர் தன் தெரியல்
அணி புதுவை பைங்கமல தந்தெரியல் அணி புதுவை பைங்கமல தந்தெரியல்
பட்டர் பிரான் கோதை சொன்ன
பட்டர் பிரான் கோதை சொன்ன பட்டர் பிரான் கோதை சொன்ன
சங்கத் தமிழ் மாலை 30 தப்பாமே
சங்கத் தமிழ் மாலை 30 தப்பாமே சங்கத் தமிழ் மாலை 30 தப்பாமே
இங்கிப் பரிசுரைப்பார் ஈரிரண்டு மால்வரை தோள்
இங்கிப் பரிசுரைப்பார் ஈரிரண்டு மால்வரை தோல் இங்கிப் பரிசுரைப்பார் ஈரிரண்டு மால்வரை தோல்
செங்கண் திருமுகத்து செல்வத் திருமாலால்
செங்கன் திருமுகத்து செல்லத் திருமாலால் செங்கன் திருமுகத்து செல்வத் திருமாலால்
எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய்
எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய் எங்கும் திருவருள் பெற்று இன்புருவர் எம்பாவாய். Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you. So in this pasaram is the Palashruti, the last pasaram. So and in all these 29 pasaram, she has identified as a gopi. So she has taken the gopi bhavam. In this pasaram, she is revealing herself. She is the daughter of this Bhattar Piran, that is the Periyalva. So let's see. She talks about 4 things in this pasaram. Let's see what they are. வங்க கடல் கடைந்த மாதவனை கேசவனை திங்கள் திருமுகத்து சேடரியார் சென்றிரஞ்சி அங்கப் பறை கொண்ட வாற்றை. So she's saying what I talked about in this 29 pasaram is Vanga kadal kadainda Vanga means ships. Kadal kadainda, that means she is talking about the Bhagwan's, the Samudra Mantram, the Devas and Asuras were, they're churning this milky ocean to get this Amritam. At that time, Mahalakshmi also came along with that, and Mahalakshmi married Bhagwan, and that's why she's using the word Madhavan. Ma means Mahalakshmi, Dhavan means husband. The husband of Mahalakshmi is Narayan. So at some point of time, Bhagwan himself was churning this ocean, this milky ocean. Therefore, she is saying Vanga kadal kadainda Madhavane. A person who was churning this milky ocean. Other meaning of Vanga is also means the foam, that is Nora. Because it is spark kadal, it has got a lot of foam, and therefore that is why she is also referring Vanga kadal kadainda Madhavane Keshavane. One is she is talking about since he is the husband of Mahalakshmi, she is full of compassion for us. So he is a person who wants to bless all of us, and therefore she is using the word Madhavane. Second, Keshavan. Also, he is a Paramatma. Keshavan means one who is Ka Isha. The Ka is Brahma, Isha. One is the person who is the controller of Brahma and Isha, and therefore he is the ultimate Paramatma. And therefore once he is a Paramatma, he can do anything. He is the ultimate supreme God, and therefore he is capable of doing anything for us. And incidentally, if you look at the Chennai, the place where we are, you had this Vanga Kadal, we have this, this Bay of Bengal is there. And then there is near the coast, we have got the 2 temples, Madhava Perumal temple and Keshava Perumal temple. Maybe Andal must be referring to these temples here also. So Madhavane Keshavane. So that is what it is. Vanga Kadal Kadinda Madhavane Keshavane. Tingal Tirumugathu Cheriyar Sentiranji. So Tingal Tirumugathu means people, these gopis have got beautiful faces, shining like these, the moon. Tingal Tirum, they've got a beautiful face shining like the moon. Cheriyar, they have been wearing all sorts of jewels, on their body. Sendri Iranji, that means they've gone to Krishna and then requested. Iranji means they begged before Krishna and then they got this Anga Appare Konda. That means they got this moksha. Ultimately, they got this Parai as well as this moksha. Parai is this percussion instrument. And then this moksha Kondavatre. So that means the entire Pasuram, she says, she's summarizing in this two lines, saying that the entire Thiruppavai talks about the gopis, beautiful, bejeweled gopis. But then they went and approached Sri Krishna Paramatma and then requested him to give them this parai and then ultimately got this parai. That is what is being talked of in the entire 29 Pasurams. So she's summarizing it. That's what is this Thiruppavai is. Then who's the person who is saying that? That is the Pravakta. The Pramanam is said, now it is Pravakta. Ani Puduvai Paingamalar Tanteriyil Butter Biran Gode Sonna. So that means the Ani Puduvai means a very beautiful. Puduvai means that she's talking about the Srivilliputturu. The place is the new city, Srivilliputturu. Paingamalar Tandari. That means the Bhatrabiran is, she's having relation. That means she's talking about his guru. Bhatrabiran with Periyadvar was his, not only his father, he was guru. So she's associating herself with that guru. So that means I am the disciple of this Bhatrabiran Gode. That means she's identifying herself with the guru. Always the disciples want to associate themselves with the guru. And therefore, I am the disciple of this Bhatrabiran, this Periyadvar, who is always wearing this Painkamala Tante. That means he's wearing the lotus garland on his chest. That is, whatever has been offered to the Bhagavan, he takes that lotus garland because he was doing this Pushpa Kainkariam to Bhagavan. So after doing that, every day he used to wear what has been worn by the Bhagavan. Before being worn, Andal used to wear. Andal used to wear it and give it to Bhagavan. And Bhagavan, after it is worn by Bhagavan, the Periyadvar used to wear that. Paingamalar Tandil Bhatrabiran Gode Sonna. So that is, I am the disciple of my Bhatrabiran. So that means Bhatrabiran is the person who sang this Pallande. So I am the disciple of this Bhatrabiran Gode Sonna. So I am the person who sang that. So that means she has come back to her senses as Goda. In the previous person, she was in the Gopi mood. Gode Sonna, Sangat Tamil Malai. So she is also talking greatness about this Malai because it is composed in Tamil. Sangat Tamil, the great Tamil. These verses are composed in great Tamil. Sangat Tamil Malai Muppadum. These 30 Pasurams. 30 also refers to, incidentally, the Tamil letters have got 12 vowels and 18 consonants. So 12 plus 18 is 30. So the entire Pasuram is made up of this Tamil, which has got this 30 Aksharas. Muppadam Tappami. So without leaving anything. Ingi Parisura, people who chant these 30 Pasurams every day. So at least the gopis went there, prayed before Bhagavan, and then got all these things. It doesn't matter now. The devotees chant only these 30 Pasurams without leaving anything. Muppadam Tappami Ingi Parisuripar. What will happen to them? This is Palashruti. Eerendu Malvarai Tol. Eerendu 2 into 2. That means 4 shoulders. Bhagavan has got this Shankha Chakra Gada Padma. Eerendu Mal. That means the Mal is, in this case, refers to this like like a hills. Bhagavan's shoulders are like great hills. So 4 hills. Malvarai Tol. So the shoulders, 4 shoulders. Sengan Tirumugattu. So he has got this beautiful reddish eyes. Reddish eyes refers to both Bhagavan's happiness. Red also sometimes refers to the anger also. So in this case, she's referring to the Bhagavan. It's so happy when people sing is, this 30 Pasuram. Sengan Tirumugattu. This face is so shining. Tirumugattu. Selvat Tirumala. So along with Selva refers to Mahalakshmi. Tirumal. Mal means another meaning of Mal. The earlier Mal we saw was like the hillock or this mountain or the hill. Here the Mal here refers to the very great affection, love. The greatest affection is called as Mal Thiru. Bhagavan is always has great affection for Mahalakshmi. Thiru is Mahalakshmi Sri. And therefore the person who has got great affection for Mahalakshmi. So the Mahalakshmi and then Mahavishnu. Selvam refers to Mahalakshmi and then Thirumal refers to Mahavishnu. So with the blessings of the Divya Dampati, that is Mahalakshmi and Mahavishnu, what will they do? Selvat Thirumalal Ingum Thiruvarup. So they will start blessing. The Mahalakshmi and Mahavishnu will start bless all the people who chant these 30 Pasurams together. Thiruvarul Petru, Yenguruvar Empavai. That means they'll be so happy. Yengum Thiruvarul Petru. That means in both the places, as long as they are in this world, they will be blessed. And once they go to Vaikuntham Moksham, there also they will get the blessings of the Bhagavan in both the places. And that's why she says Yengum Thiruvarul Petru. Wherever they are, whether in this world or in Vaikuntham, they will get the blessings. Thiruvarul Petru, Inburuvar Empavai. That means they'll be so happy. So by getting the grace of the Lord, they will be in the Ananda Swarupam, the bliss either whether they are in this world or whether in Vaikuntha message. That's how the Palashruti concludes. So with this we conclude the Thiruppavai. So we'll take up the Avadi Tirunamam tomorrow, and then we will I'll chant the entire 30 pasurams and also indicate which are the pasurams to be sung twice, as well as briefly summarize the 30 pasurams tomorrow. So with that we conclude the Thiruppavai sessions for tomorrow.
I have one doubt.
Vishnu Chittarya Manonandana Hetave Nandanandana Nandai Godai Nityamangalam Sri Goda Rangamannath Tiruvadikleswaram Sarvam Sri Krishna Arpanastu Krishna Krishna.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for the wonderful explanation. I thank all the devotees for your kind cooperation till the end of the session. Now I hand over the session to Jagdish sir.
Guruji,
Thank you very much,
Hare
Sanjeev madam.
Krishna, Guruji.
Please be on mute, everybody. Please be on mute, everybody. Let me give the announcement, and then we will go for the ending prayer. Before we go with the ending prayer, let me have a quick reminder about today's evening schedule and tomorrow's as well. Today evening, VISVAS Global Chanting 2 starts at 5:15 p.m. with the Nama Sankirtanam by Kumari.
Sir, any
Janani
possibility unte Telugulo meaning
from
cheppichanడి.
Madurai. Janani Parvati from Madurai. From 5:15 p.m. IST to 5:45 p.m. IST, and at 5:45 p.m. IST we will be having our usual Bhagavad Gita mini discourse by our Guruji Dr. Ramandranji up to 6 p.m. IST, and at 6 p.m. IST we will be there'll be our usual VISVAS news bulletin in Tamil and Telugu up to 6:15 p.m. IST, and at 6:15 p.m. IST there will be a Vishnu Sahasranamam chanting by Hungary and Qatar teams. There'll be 2 avartis today, and up to 6:45 p.m. IST. And tomorrow at 4:30 a.m. IST, this VISVAS Global Chanting 1 starts with Tirupalli Ezhi and Thiruppavai by Australian team, and the same Australian team will be chanting Sri Vishnu Sahasranamam from 5 a.m. IST to 5:30 a.m. IST. And at 5:30 a.m. IST, we'll be having our usual VISVAS news bulletin in English and Kannada up to 5:45 a.m. IST. And at 5:45 a.m. IST, we will be having our revision classes of Thiruppavai, and followed by Thiruppavai class by our Guruji Dr. Ramandranji. And in the evening at 5:15 p.m. IST, VISVAS Global Chanting 2 starts with Nama Sankirtanam up to 5:45 p.m. IST. And at 5:45 p.m. IST, we will be having our usual Bhagavad Gita mini discourse up to 6 p.m. IST. And at 6 p.m. IST, there will be followed by usual VISVAS news bulletin in Tamil and Telugu up to 6:15 p.m. IST. And at 6:15 p.m. IST, tomorrow we will be having our India A batches. India A batches by Vishnu Sahasranamam chanting by India A batches up to 6:45 p.m. IST. I request all the devotees to kindly.
Sir, ending prayer சொல்லுட்டுங்களா கொஞ்சம்?
Please kindly attend VISVAS Global Chanting 1 and VISVAS Global Chanting 2 starting at morning at 4:30 a.m. and evening at 5:15 p.m. and take the blessings of Lord Sriman Narayanan, and let us pray for the universal peace and COVID-free world. Now I pass on to Bala sir for the ending prayer.
Yeah, Basanti ma'am. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Please go ahead.
Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Ram Ram Rameti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranama Tatulyam Rama Nama Varanane Shri Rama Nama Varanana Om Namaiti Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare.
Thank you. Thank you very much to all the location satsangs, Kerala, Trivikrama, Mysuru 2, Eastern region and Northern region. It was a blissful chanting today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bala sir. Thank you, Sindhu madam.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Balaji.
Jai Shri Ram.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you, Guruji.
Namaste.
Thank you, Guruji.
Thank you.
Guruji, Om Namo Narayana.
Om Namo
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you, Guruji.